If I come up to the guy smoking weed and I say, hey, what are you doing? He says, look, I know I shouldn't be doing that, but I'm a good person. At least I'm not like that guy over there who's shooting up heroin, the most addictive, destructive drug. We go up to Mr. Heroin. How you doing, Mr. Heroin? He says, look, I know I shouldn't be doing heroin, but I'm a good person. At least I'm not hurting anyone. That guy's a murderer. We go to the murderer very carefully. Hello, Mr. Murderer. How are you today? Even the murderer will say, look, I'm a good person. At least I've not murdered millions of people like Mussolini and Hitler. Friends, on the day of judgment, God isn't going to compare us to other people. He's going to compare us to his own standard of righteousness, his commandments, his moral law. And if we've told one lie, we're liars. We've stolen one thing, we're thieves. We've used his name in vain, we're blasphemers. We've had unjust anger or hatred in our heart, we're guilty of murder. We all deserve hell. Jesus Christ, 2,000 years ago, came as a man, went to that cross, and bore the wrath and judgment that we deserve. So it's kind of like this. To get to heaven, if you can imagine, you have to be wearing a robe that says perfect all over it. But your robe and my robe says sin all over it, front, back, sides, on the sleeves, everywhere. When Jesus came, if you can imagine, he was wearing a robe that said perfect all over it because he's God, perfect in every way. He took that robe off, laid it aside, came up to sinners like you and me, took off of us the robes that we were wearing that said sin on them, and put them on himself. It still said perfect all over his body because his nature doesn't change. But then he went to the cross, and there he bore the wrath we deserved. He took our place. So that now if we repent and place our faith in what he did, God will wash away every sin we've ever committed. We'll believe in his death and resurrection and receive life through that. And then he'll take that robe that Jesus was wearing that said perfect all over it, and he'll put it on us. So that now when God sees us, he sees us clothed in perfect righteousness, not our own, but his, given to us as a free gift of his grace. So our hope is that you'll turn to him and find everlasting life.